This is going to be a world's first with a lomo kayak with my DIY outrigger, set up with a T24 trolling motor and a 40 amp hour lead acid battery from a motorcycle. So I'm going to try some different 360 cam up there next to the nav light to video the trolling motor in action. I've got this camera that I'm putting on my head, and if it's a wee bit muffled it'll be because it's in a waterproof case, because the camera itself is not waterproof. And I've got a Hero 7 black in the bow, so I'll hopefully be able to put it in the front hatch facing towards me, and then the head mount will video from my head, and then the 360 should video the trolling motor in use. So if I'm a wee bit muffled, it will be because of the waterproof case. Bag, all my gear, and the paddle. Sort all this out. See me just now. Oops. The joys of trying to get things set up. Battery terminals. Power 1, mode 1. Motor's just spinning in a circle. Again, forward. And I'm just spinning in a circle, so what's the matter? Alright, it's a flame. That's mode 1. That's it, going straight now. That's mode 1 on the trolling motor. Mode 1 on the trolling motor. This is the world's first for a lomo kayak. Now you've got to angle the trolling motor at a 45-degree angle almost to go slightly straight at an angle. But at least I'm not spinning any longer. Open up mode 2. Mode 2. This is the world's first. It's never been done on a lomo kayak. It's never been motor mounted ever. It's the world's first according to Lomo themselves. Yay, yay kiddies. This is mode 2. Everything seems to be working okay. outriggers are helping the kayak's stability with the trolling motor. So hopefully if I can angle that camera there, I can then make some manoeuvres. Get a wee bit more trolling motor bow rate. So this is now motorised, and hopefully with Lomo Kayak's assistance I can then maybe get some sponsorship. I'll patent and patent the trolling motor mount, and I'll also be making a mount for the motorised bicycles, both petrol and electric, and a standard bicycle, so that I can then tow the Lomo kayak behind me. But we'll see what happens. It's quite responsive. It does put a little bit of vibration through the hull. But that's because the trolling motor is up against the hull. I didn't want it too far out, but I could adjust that to maybe give me some better stability. I'm currently doing probably 2 to 3 miles an hour, which is ample for this setup. I can still paddle with the oars if necessary, but we'll see what happens. The battery is 12 volts, 40 amps and 360 crank amps, and it's got a 5-year warranty, lead acid, and it's for a motorcycle. It's the biggest motorcycle battery I could get. So this is the first motorised test of the Lomo kayak. So you can hear that rubbing vibration noise is the kayak motor vibrating the hull. It's quite slow to turn, so you need quite a bit of space to be able to turn. It's a slow turning circle. Go through the motor at a 45-degree angle. Just got to angle the motor to where I want to go. I'm still getting used to how much turning angle I need before it will turn properly. But this is mode 2, forward, and I'm going about 2 miles an hour, maybe 3. I didn't build this mount to be fast. I built it to get to a destination, and then that should do me. And then I can fish all day. or use the EU underwater fishing camera. I've got a 360 cam at the top, looking down onto the trolling motor. I've got the Hero 7 Black videoing from there, and I'm using the Orbitrek GoPro. This is the first time this kayak's ever had a motor on it worldwide, according to Lomo themselves. They've never had a motorised kayak of theirs. It's never been motorised. So it'll make it quite a good fishing platform. Very small movements. Beach paddling. Better believe it. I can now fish a couple of miles away all day, fish, and then just motor home. It's a world first. This kind of kayak's never had a motor on it. It's all DIY, my invention. Reinventing the wheel. Lomo fishing kayak, 10 foot. It's got 4 rod holders, scupper plugs, and it's got the bailout bag at the back. The motor just helps you if it's the T24 trolling motor with the outriggers. So, aye, yeah, just a slow paddle because you've got to be inside the outriggers, so you've got to angle your strokes a little bit better. But it's a world's first because Lomo's never. That's what Lomo said to me. We've never had a motor on our kayaks, and I said, well, I've built one. And they said, well, if you can get it to work, we'll maybe do a deal with you. Well, if you look on my channel, Adventure Guy Simon UK on YouTube, yeah, because you'll see the 3 videos. I've got the 360 cam there, watching the trolling motor and what it's doing. I've got the Hero 7 Black there, and I've got this one here. So that's 3 videos I'm going to be putting up with the 3 angles. Adventure Guy Simon UK on YouTube. If you go into my playlist, you'll see us doing motorised bicycles, petrol and electric. You'll see us doing boats out in the Clyde. 165 Warrior 6-man fishing boat with a 5 horse. The Excursion 5, Excursion 4 and Seahawk 2 with a trolling motor. Well, once I refine this to make it a little bit better, I can then patent it, and then I'll make arrangements with Lomo Kayaks themselves, and then we'll see what kind of deal we can make selling the trolling motor mount for their kayak. It'll be my trolling motor mount, but it's on their kayak. Aye. And they've never had any other kayaks motorised before. Well, this is 10 foot by about 2.5 foot by about 1.5 foot. It's a banana shaped hull for tracking. And I've had this out in 6 foot waves, and I've never capsized once. I've had it out in the canals, I've had it out here in rough water and 20-mile-an-hour winds. I've hit bow weights off the different vessels on the Clyde, 2 and 3 foot bow weights, and then the Waverley puts off a 6-foot bow wake, and then the tugs put off a 7-foot bow wake. The tugs are the biggest. Aye, if you go to Bowling Harbour, when the tugs pass at full throttle, the bow wake off them comes right over the where you're standing. You'd be getting soaked. Aye, because they're doing over 50 knots, and they're not supposed to do that until they go into the Irish Sea. As soon as they pass the Erskine Bridge, that's them full throttle, right out to the Irish Sea. Run by Helensburgh, and I'll just pull it back up and then put it on the kayak cart behind me. Put it in the kayak cart and then put everything into the hull and then just walk up the road. Only 5 minutes up the road from here. Yeah. Well, if you look on my channel later on, you'll see the 3 videos. You'll get the 360 cam, you've got the GoPro Hero 7 and the Orbitrak GoPro. So that's 3, a head mount, GoPro facing me, and the 360 cam facing the trolling motor. So that's 3 different angles of this motor in use out on this kayak. So this is, it's a water trial. Aye, it's a water test, water trial. So I've tried mode 1 and mode 2, forward and reverse, and it seems to want to spin. It's going slow, and you've got to angle the mount 45 degrees because it's offset instead of rear mounted. So I might change the design and make it rear mounted, but then I need, yeah, well the tide's going out. Yeah, so it's pushing me backwards. So when I'm going forwards, I'm going against 5 miles an hour. I'll get this started again. Mode 2. Yeah, it kicks forward because I've got it in high right away. So that's 24 foot-pounds. 3 miles an hour is plenty. Alright, catch you later, pal. Right. Alright. That's me back on mode 2, forward. And I just need to organise this trolling motor mount to the right angle so it goes forward instead of at an angle. That's probably because the trolling motor's offset instead of rear mounted. Just by the Clyde College. And the trolling motors, not too bad. Just need to learn how to control it. That's me going roughly straight in the trolling motor at a 45-degree angle by the looks of it. This is me doing 2 miles an hour, maybe 3 with the weight of the kayak. This is full throttle. Plenty car speed. Remember that paddle at the way so that's no blocking the view. and this is 2025, 25th of December, and it's like 3:30 in the afternoon, and it's already starting to get dark. It'll be dark for about 4:30. I've just got my nav light 360 on the top, set to strobe. This seems to be quite a successful water test. Come out of it. I still need to learn how far to move it, so a couple of mil. But still nearly 45-degree angle, try and go straight. But we'll see what happens. So hopefully I can get some sort of thing organised with lomo and maybe make the design a little bit more friendly. I don't know whether to make a stern mount from the fishing rod holders or just keep it the side mount with the thinking. Yeah, side mount's okay. It's quick and easy to put on. Takes only 5 minutes. I've got the 2 steel poles in the rod holders, 1-inch diameter tubes. I've got the 2x6 8-foot block of wood with the 2 exhaust clamps drilled through it, so the U-clamps fit onto the pole, and then the poles gets into the fishing rod holders, and then it's lashed to the hull with 2 ratchet straps. So the ratchet straps go round the wood at either side and go underneath the hull and then tighten up, and then the other ratchet strap is for the outriggers to be attached to the wood baton, and then the outriggers give the kayak stability, because that's me rocking the kayak now and I'm fine. So it's got a better left hand turn than it has a right hand turn. Better at turning right than it is at turning left, probably because the trolling motor's on the right hand side. can't reach my phone now. Turn it in almost 85 degrees on the head. And still almost a 45-degree angle, and the boat's sitting sort of skew going forward. I'd say I'm doing about 2 miles an hour. Well, where the 360's catching this. Starting to get dark. Almost through to 360 ring light. Quite a successful press. Motor sort of 45-degree angle. back to the dock, and it's starting to get cold. Now I'll come back into the dock. Still on mode 2. Sort of crabbing in here. We've got a crab in at about a 45-degree angle. And the tide's gone out. So I'm fighting against the tide coming back in here. And that's a successful test. So knock it down to 1 and turn the motor off. And just use the paddle to get me in the last wee bit.